Hey everybody, how's it going? I should probably get out of my own chat and actually start, doing the stream thing. Maybe just not just keep chatting with everybody in chat. How are you all doing today? Thank you all for tuning in like straight away today. It's pretty awesome. Who have we got already? We have Craig West, who of course got first tonight. Congratulations on that, Craig. We've got Hirby Dragons, Muraz, Winterwolf. Thanks for the big ups, Winterwolf. I really appreciate that. Hey Daedra, welcome back. Hey Hayden as well. Good to see you. We've got Kite as well. You've been at the Renaissance Fair. Good for you. I'd love everyone here. We've got Hirby Dragons as well. Have I got everybody so far? Why would you want to do streams and chatting with us exactly? I know this campaign has been going for over a year. It's only 20:45 in game. Now I have done something today. Oh, thank you, Miraz. I always really look forward to streaming this game, and every game. I look forward to every stream these days. I used to sometimes find them a bit difficult, but now I really enjoy them. I did do something off stream that I've never done before for this campaign. I actually did something between streams, more than I normally do. I have built 3 new stations. So we now have 3 stations. Well, one of them is a rebuilt station. Castle Solomon was an existing station that was a mess that I've rebuilt. They all have the same template, where they're basically being built out to cover our science deficiencies across the board. I don't know why this one has 2 space hotels on it, though. It wasn't supposed to have that. We may not have enough power on this one when it's done. It's going to have 8 enough power. That's fine. So we've got these coming. They're on their way, and then when we've done that, we can decommission basically the rest of our science, rest of our stations in Earth orbit that are not doing something specific. All of our science needs will be covered by these stations. So it's just something I've been needing to do for a while, and I've got it done. Hey, mishaps. I need to quickly name these stations. I wanted to do it on stream. So I've already got the naming tool up. The first of these has a great name that's been rolled. It is Solar Science Centrifuge. Centrifuge. Save. And then we've got another one. I'll just roll a new name. Did the tool crash? Yes, it just stopped at would you like and didn't do anything else. Let's refresh. Did I say hey to mishaps? Hey mishaps. Good to see you. So that was me rubbing. Okay, I think it's broken. Stop. Run. Wait a second for it to run. Or swap with 1 nanoforge upgrade for income bonus. Yeah, I'll wait till they're completed and we'll see how we're going. The bot seems to be broke. Oh no, I've got it back. I restarted the shell. The second one is called Locust Station. So this one here. Now, there's a very good chance that I've just built these and the incoming fleet is going to take them out, but at least I have the template for them saved. I also just closed them and I need to update the symbol for them. So these are all science stations. Just so out there. Oh, of course I started streaming and the dog woke up. Well, she's not going to get to go outside today because she's been very bad and she's already been to the bathroom. So I might just have to put her to bed in the other room, but she might just be fed up with me talking, which is, to be fair, I don't blame her. Okay, you need to be redone as well into a science station. And I noticed the good news station here for being chunky at a chess tournament. So this is not updated. That's okay. I don't know if we're going to be building that many things. Good idea station just needs to be marked as a mine. What was I using to mark the mines? Oh, it was this symbol. Yeah, it might repeat some army names. I think we're good. Okay, so let's close this. Now, we are in a situation. The first thing I need to do before I do anything else is there is an alien fleet in Earth orbit that is currently bombarding one of our armies. Earth. So, Victor 550 is currently doing a low-level bombardment on the 41st Regional Artillery Center, Nuclear Thunder. What I'm going to do is I'm going to locate that army and I'm going to move them to one of our regions that has space defenses. Now, if I'm correct, I think pretty much all of our, maybe not all of India, there's space defenses here in Bangalore. Is that space defenses? I know I can click on it to find out. If we go to priorities, space defenses, there's no space defenses. I thought we had space defenses in India. Maybe we don't. I thought I'd inherited them from... Maybe you don't inherit them. I have built some elsewhere, though. Where else have I built space defenses? I've got space defenses potentially in... I don't have any space defenses in China. China's not building any space defenses, which we should probably fix, to be honest. Where do I have space? I thought I had space defenses somewhere. Space defenses... Do we have space defenses in the Central Asian Union? what have we got here? We've got our Space Center and the Balkanor. But I don't see any space defenses built. Am I maybe missing the icon for them? There's space defenses here, but that's in alien territory. Russia hasn't got any. I'm sure I built some. Maybe I haven't got any actually deployed yet. Is there an easy way to check if I have space defenses in a region? Because what I want to do is I'm going to move the army that is being bombarded into a region that has space defenses so that it's protected. Do we have any space defenses in the Caliphate, maybe? Yes, we've got space defenses in Jeddah. If you click on region, it shows the icons for space defenses. Where? Oh, if I just hover over it. Okay, so that's what the space defense... It looks like Jeddah might be one of my only locations with space defenses. Alright, so we need to find that army. Thank you, Bob Jones. These guys here... Oh, of course. It's the army that's in Port Moresby. The one that I can't move that is being bombarded. That's actually a huge problem. Like a massive problem. I can't help them. They were winning against the Americans. I don't think they're going to be able to win now that they're being bombarded. Region tab in the country box also shows defenses. Does it? Maybe if I change to a country that has defenses. Because I know... Oh, here. Yes, it's here. I see it there. Yeah, space defenses. Service to orbit defenses. So I've got service to orbit defenses in the Caliphate. Not here. I've got none here. None in China. None in India. None in Russia. Right, sorry, this is Russia. None in Russia. And I've got none in the... probably the Southern Cross. And I don't think I've got any in Singapore either. I don't think I'm building any in Singapore. No, I think I have actually built in Singapore. Yeah, Singapore does have space space defenses. Okay. So that means I can't do what I wanted to do, which was to protect this army. I was going to move them. That means we're continually under attack here. We are actually getting close to breaking the blockade, though. We're not actually that far off if we keep building navies. Now, the other thing that we need to be aware of is that there is this fleet in low Earth orbit right now. They're down to 110 KPS, but there is also this fleet, Victor 415, which is transferring in. They're going to be arriving on the 13th of June. Yeah, the memes don't be the first thing. Victor 550 is quite badly damaged. We already fought this fleet and did a lot of damage to it. But we're going to have to hold and not fight them until we do something about Victor 415, which has 3 dreadnoughts in it and is on the way in. Now, our fleet at the moment, Black Friday delivery, is en route back to base, but it is quite badly damaged itself. It was quite a nasty fight that we got into last time. So we're probably going to have to look at building some ships here. And we don't really have a lot of time to build those ships, since we need to lay down some ships for the future. So one of the things I wanted to look at the start of this stream was, I believe we now have access to adamantium armor. Yes. So we now have access to adamantium armor, which is the best armor we can get our hands on without using exotics. So that's a huge technology boost for us. What do people think about potentially going for a laser battleship as a new design that we slip in here? Because what we're finding and what I'm seeing a lot of is the lasers are doing a good job against the smaller ships, but we don't have enough lasers to really hurt the larger ships, whereas with a battleship we can really focus the number of lasers that we have. Can the slow ships handle the bombardment fleet? That's actually my next point, Hayden, but I'm glad we're thinking in the same line. We can at least try, but they really are slow. So a laser battleship. I'm just going to zoom out slightly so we don't get that background noise of space noises. There we go. What would that look like? We're basically looking at a nose laser. We're basically looking at a... this is the problem with the battleship. The biggest it can put on here, actually, is the 480 centimeter ultraviolet arc laser cannon, which puts me off doing this. I really want to stick to a 720 centimeter minimum, and then the battle cruiser, we've already got a lot of those. So maybe we just build some more battle cruisers. Yeah, I think we're just going to stick with our current design. But what we should do is build a new version. The problem with kinetics at the moment, Kite, and we're seeing this again and again and again in combat, is they're bringing too much PD for our kinetics to make enough of an impact. And we're having to rely really heavily on lasers to kill their smaller ships anyway. So we end up in a position where we've got an advantage once we've killed all their escorts that we can just beam them down. So I would normally go with kinetic weapons. We just don't have enough at the moment. What I would like to do, if you've got a cheap ship with 2-point snoot laser, cruiser destroys us, but yeah, I'm going for a cruiser. The other thing that I'm looking at doing though is, now we built the chainsaw class last time. I've got heavy siege. They are on the bolt gun class. The bolt gun class here, if we have a look at it, is running the heavy coil cannon. No, excuse me, it's the Fusilier, I think, that I want. Oh, I clicked on the wrong button. I think it's the Fusilier is actually the ship that I'm thinking of. The Fusilier class here. Oh, so hide obsolete, please. The Fusilier class is running this shield, the siege. Yeah, it's got the heavy siege coilers, which are slow but powerful. We haven't actually had a chance to roll very many of these out, just because of other things that have happened. We've got quite a lot of designs with Dwarf. The biggest problem we have is speed. We just don't have the... We don't have enough fuel for everything. We're running what we can, basically. Yes, we are fighting bigger ships than ours, and we don't have the technology yet to build bigger ships. Forget about big plasma right now, Salty. We're just not down that road enough. So maybe I want to build a couple of Fusiliers. The problem is the Fusiliers are running Pegasus drives, so they are requiring a decent amount of water. We could make a smaller version of them. I could just try and build a couple of Fusiliers to reinforce the fleet. Maybe that's what we do right now to get things moving. So if I want to build Fusiliers, that's the Fusilier class battlecruiser. If we change this to Earth, I've got 6 slipways on station. So I could build, or these are not going to be ready in time, but we could build 3 of these. And then I could also build some banhammers. The banhammers are the very expensive ones that can actually move. The water cost is really high. The other option is we build the where is it? Is it the Hop-On class? No, that's the missile. The Under the Weather. Where's our... It's the Chainsaw class. The Chainsaw class is the really slow one. Yes, thank you, Salty. I need to do that. Sorry, Kite. Thank you for reminding me. I was actually going to do that and I got distracted. Anything we build right now needs to be upgraded. So, ship classes. I want to build more Fusilier, so we're going to upgrade the Fusilier to have adamantium armor. So we take off this. We add an adamantium. I'll go for... The previous was 21-2. I'll just stick with that for now. Hop-On is point defense. Yes, we haven't had a chance to deploy any of those yet. We just haven't had the resources to build them. This actually requires less water with adamantium armor, which is quite good. At 20, can I see? So that's 425 tons of armor. Do I want to keep these numbers, or do we want to change up? Is 20 enough? I mean, if I put this up to 40, just for example, it's very low. That's not a huge change in fuel costs. I can go with 100, and we're still not actually affecting the fuel costs very much. We are affecting the Delta V. As long as we get the Delta V over 10... Technically a fuel deficiency might some light armor, but fast ships... The problem with light ships is they get killed instantly by lasers. The alien laser tech is too advanced for us to field quick light ships. We tried it about a month ago in real time, a few streams ago. It just didn't work. They got killed really, really quickly. Everything lower than a monitor just dies in a couple of hits. Maybe like we do something. No, 5's that's really. Well, we'll do 5 and maybe 20. I will check that as well, Hayden. I've stolen a lot of tech over the last few streams, so I don't think there's much available left. Yeah, much available left, but we can try. So this is the Fusilier Block 3. Anything else? I think I've got Targeting Computer Mark 3 now as well. I do. So take Targeting Computer 2 off, add Targeting Computer Mark 3. We do have a laser engine here, which I think is redundant with the point defense weapons, but I can't see anything else to put on here. And yeah. What else do we want to... I could put vector thrusters on here, actually, rather than the laser engine to keep this on target a little bit more. We need a lot more propellant now, though, which is going to drive up the cost of the ship. I need it to be at 10 kps. Oh, this is really expensive. For what is a bit of a gimmick ship, honestly. 647. I mean, 600 water isn't insane. It's... Let's try dropping the armor a little bit. Yeah, everyone's saying drop side armor down to 3. Okay, that gets us to 11.5 kps. I can drop down the fuel tanks to about 10.3. That's 500. Yeah, it is a battle cruiser. That's why I put 100 on the front. Okay, let's go with this. It's not a patrol ship though. It is a... Okay, according to this, it's a patrol. It's not. It's like a standoff ship. All right, let's save that design. That's fine. It's not doing interplanetary transfers. Now let's lay down 3 of these. So I want to build Fusilier Mark 3. 1, 2, 3. I think I may have lost all of that water I didn't mean to spend before. Now I want to build some band hammers, but I want to upgrade the armor on the band hammers as well, which is going to clear us out on water. If I go to the... So let's get rid of the original Fusilier. It's obsolete now. And if I go to the band hammer, which is this ship up here, it gives you a description. Okay, it just determines where they sit in the roll, though, so I'm not too worried. We need to get the armor off this. And this is actually a significant up armor if we're doing 100 from 20, 3, 2... No, what was it? 100, 310. That. So that's 621, but I also want to add a targeting computer Mark 3 to this. Anything else to change here? 3 laser engines, tin droplet, big laser. Yeah, that's still the biggest laser we've got. This is at 9.5 kps. So it's a slight increase to 660, but I think I'm just going to save the design as is. They should really help the... I know they are, but there's not really much else to... What else is there to put in? What else is there to actually put in comparison to the laser engines here? I guess I could put in a repair bay. We could go for vectored thrusters to increase the turn rate. And we can go for... The problem with heat sinks is it's going to cost me so much more in mass. Heavy molten is 1.8 gigajoules, 200 gigajoules, 900 gigajoules, 100 gigajoules. Like, if I go for this, it massively kills our speed. Like, from 9.4 to 8.6 for a heatsink is a lot. If I go for something a little bit lighter, it means I now have to stack on more fuel to get it back up to 10 kps. We're now looking at a ship that costs us 764 for having a heatsink. And these guys have been doing fine without heatsinks up until now. Like, overheating has not been an issue because the tin droplet has been so good and hasn't been hit. So I'm actually going to veto the heatsink. It's too much. Although I just realized our speed wasn't right anyway, which is weird. We could go for the slush hydrogen tankage, though, which does mean that we need less fuel to get to the speed we want, which I think is a great pick. Oh, steel tech. No, I've done stealing too, but I pretty much cleared everything out of stealing. Then I went into sabotaging, but we'll go back and have a look. So I can actually drop this down to 515 if we use slush hydrogen tankage. We should be using slush hydrogen tankage on everything, really. Okay, let's stick with that. So this is the Hammer Block 3. We're going to build a couple of these. Yeah, they should be going on every single ship. That was an oversight. Oh, damn it, I didn't close that window. Okay, ship construction. We're going to lay down a couple of these as well. The Hammer Block 3. Just watch our water up here. Okay, I can't build any more. I want to build a third one, but we're going to clear out our water completely. And we're about to have a fleet arrive looking to refuel. Now, the next thing I wanted to check was, can Echo 177, which is all of our very, very slow ships, can it do an intercept? I think it can. It's just going to take a long time. Now, the fleet I want, I believe, is Victor 550, but I'll just confirm that. It's Victor 550, yeah. If they can get the intercept, it's going to be pretty good. It's going to take them 3 weeks to get there. Was it salty? Okay, well, I just don't have the water at the moment to support the heat sinks, unfortunately. So it's going to take 3 weeks to get there. And they've got it, and they're likely to escape pursuit when I do. So I think Echo 117 just stays as a turret defense system. There's not much else I can do with them right now. The big problem is when this fleet arrives, we're not going to have a fleet to attack with. agricultural complex is complete. We did some fighting. That's all done as well. I think I still need to do... Are we in the middle of a turn right now? Okay, we are. What else do I need to do? So we've got ship designs and laid down for building. We've got the fleet. We've got the new stations built and named. The next thing we need to do... I can't move the fleet. I can't move this army to be defended. We're just going to have to unpause and let time tick by. And alien fleet launches for... So we've got a new alien fleet launching for low Earth orbit. Victor 496. Let's have a look at it. Victor 496 is 5 ships. We're looking at a cruiser, 2 destroyers, and 2 corvettes. So lots of small fleets. That's going to arrive on the 8th of June. That's actually going to arrive before this other fleet on the 13th. And I don't think our main fleet is going to be repaired by the time they get here. So we are looking at some pretty nasty fights coming up. And they're probably going to go after my new stations that I've just started building, which have no defenses. Okay, we need to defend the Central Asian Union. Okay, this is our... It's the 16th of May right now. We've got a new army under control. I'll give them a name really quickly. 85th Group Army needs a name. 1 second. No, that's definitely a name we've already had. That's Crichton's Krillbox. That's Crichton's Krillbox again. Okay. These are all misspelled, which is weird. But this is Cat's Commandos. But I'm going to fix the spelling, because Commandos is spelled incorrectly. As Commandos. Unless that's how you want it. Is that how... Like, I guess I should do it how it's spelled here. So it's Cat's Command... It's Cat's... Okay, I can't spell cat to start with. It's Cat's... C-O-M-A-A-N-O-D-S. That's how it's asking me to spell it. Alright, how many armies are we up to in China? I want to... Okay, we're at 10 armies. That was the number I think I wanted to stop at. So I want to take priority out of build army for now. And just redistribute. And what else do we want to do? Radio stuff, maybe a different language or literary referencing. That's what I think. That's why I want to keep it as what they asked me for. Okay, we need to do assignments. First of all, let's check for level ups. So you're ready for a level up. Now you're at max admin, you're at max persuasion. I think I've been leveling your security. No, what's the other stat that increases our control point cap? Persuasion does. What does it say that? It doesn't actually increase it. Investigation does. Command. Yes, command is the other one. So we're going to start augmenting her command. I do have all of the cybernetics still to buy for people, but I just don't have the money for it. Okay, anything interesting down here? SEAL Team 6 doesn't really give me everything I want. It should be Commandos, okay. Children of the Cog is very good, but it's not anything I need right now. I'm not finding space programs. I'm not caring about too much about boosts. I'm not building exofighters. The Oceanus group is nothing I want. Castle Aviation has 1 mission control. There's no mining here. I think we're happy with what we've got. You don't have a level up. You do. Let's finish getting your persuasion to max, which it will be after this. Actually, no, because you're going to get a... I need to take these augments. Actually, if I get you to max, you don't need the augmentation. So we'll just get the persuasion to max. Okay, now he doesn't need anything to max his persuasion anymore. So Voice of America does nothing for him. Is there anything else boosting? The Raddington Agency also. It does give investigation, but the ops is nice. Enjoyment Entertainment gives me +2 influence. At the moment, there's nothing I really want down here, so we'll leave them as is, but I will be coming back around to change that when I get a chance. You've got to level up as well. Let's keep leveling your espionage up, because you're my best espionager. Is there any espionage here? There's NU Information, which is +2, and there's Anarchy Inc. Is Anarchy Inc. not a... Oh, I thought Anarchy Inc. was a criminal organization, but it's not. What I could do is unequip a couple of things from her and put them on Human. So she could drop... Really all she could drop is... Well, she could drop Astarte Aerospace and Opikuka's Metals, if that's how you pronounce that. And I could grab the NU Information Group for +2 espionage. That puts her at max. So let's unequip this. Unequip this. Pick up this. Go back here. I need to free up 2 points on here. We'll get rid of Reddington Agency. I'll just sell it. Then we'll go to unassigned orgs, and we'll give him medals, and we'll give him aerospace. Okay, that's nice. You get a level up. Oh, did we just get a new sub? I can't quite see what that was. What was that? Did someone? I think someone just subbed to the YouTube channel. It wasn't a Twitch subscription. I didn't catch what it was because I was looking at the other screen, but I heard the jingle for it. So thank you very much, whoever that was. I didn't get a proper alert for it, so if I missed that, I'm really, really sorry. If you're here, say something in chat so I can thank you personally. Okay, what else are we doing? So this is a Groucho level up. She needs command. Hey, Core. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. And then we just have to check you're good at hard Python. Okay, so now for missions. The first thing I need to do is we need to defend up here. So that's done.
Making things safe for our
How
people.
do things look in nation states at the moment? So China's down to 67% popularity. I like to keep that above 70 just so I don't have to worry about a snipe. So we'll do that here.
I will try to sway the public.
Is there any sign of that alien that we found last time, Jebediah?
What's the op?
Der Raccoon. Well, thank you, Der Raccoon, and thank you, Hayden. Situation is already protected. No need to defend. I thought I got a alert about it being undefended. You're right. The icon here should defend. Oh, thank you, Core, for the 12-month resub. That's a year. Oh my god, I think you're the first person to resub to the channel for a year. That's wild. Thank you so much. You're right. She doesn't need to defend here. That's good. She can. If I just close this for a second, Human can do public opinion in China.
Making our case.
And then we'll get Jebediah. I was checking to see if there was an alien. 99%. Yeah, that alien must have been taken care of. Let's see who this unknown person is.
Tracking target.
That alien must have been taken care of by one of the other factions after we revealed it. China needs defended. China is completely undefended right now. That sounds like a job for Hard Python. Defend all of China, Hard Python. Now, stealing technology is the next thing we want to look at. So let's have a look at the servants. We'll have a look at the protectorate, and we'll have a look at the initiative. So, this is an icon saying that I can sabotage it, but I can't. And then the dot isn't if I can steal it, because she can steal, can't she? She can sabotage. She can hostile takeover. She's not the one with steal. Who is the one who has steal technology?
Ready to go.
It's not you.
Where do you need me?
You've got sabotage and hostile takeover.
Where do you need me?
You've got sabotage. You've got steal projects here. This counselor cannot undertake this mission because there are no valid targets for it. So I don't think there's anything that I can steal at the moment. Yeah, there's nothing. So Kite's confirming it. There's nothing in the column to show that I've got the steal tech. I think I stole everything that I could a little while ago, and now there's only these light projects that I can sabotage. There's nothing else for her to do in that space at the moment. We could sabotage. Ugh. There's nothing really worth sabotaging right now. It would be better to wait until they've got a little bit more invested so it hits harder. So I'm just going to get Yoma to surveil in Pakistan again. Just keep an eye on everything around here. Let's confirm assignments for the turn. I'm really worried about this turn. We're going to get 2 alien fleets arriving in Earth orbit, and we're not going to be able to react to them. And that has me quite concerned. I've pretty much grabbed everything I need. That's the thing.
On Overwatch.
Oh, Yoma's just aged up. She's just gone. She's just started to look a lot older. Okay, Black Friday delivery has returned. They're resupplying. They've just eaten all of our water. They also need to repair. They're currently just refueling. They're going to be refueled tomorrow, so there's nothing I can do until they've refueled. But I need to get them repairing ASAP. But that's all of our water gone. Black Friday has has returned. Why can't I repair them? Oh, because they're at sales center. That's right. They didn't have enough fuel to get to Station, which is the actual repair yard. So they should now be able to transfer to Station, hopefully. And that's going to take them a week to get there. That's all I can do. So they can now head over there, which should give us time to build up more water to refuel them. Orbital mechanics. Oh, we just got our agriculture stations built, which should be less of an impact on our water, not by much. South Korea has been taken over by humanity first. That's a nice change. From the servants, I mean. Anyone else, I wouldn't be too happy. Who is this person you're investigating, Jebediah? Did I just crash the game? No, it just didn't take the click.
Hello there.
Hello there, Tekken. How you doing? Who was the person you investigated? It was a servant. It was Lyol was another evangelist. Ugh. 200 water per month is a big for that purchase. I'm pretty happy with building those agricultural centers. We've got more on the way as well. Okay, regulatory capture is done, which makes direct investment cost 25% less, which is nice. We've got more technology, so much technology we need to get our hands on. Independent commands we were looking at, that reduces the mission control cost of our ships by 15%. That's not a huge issue right now, so we can leave that one for the moment. Molecular benefiction is more noble metal income. Again, we need it, but not yet. Research University, nice to have, don't need it. Hard and Hab shelters, nice to have, don't need it. Particle glider, definitely want this. I don't think it's time to research it yet. Command center is the same. We don't need it just yet. We will need it in the long term. In terms of other stuff, there's so much technology to get our hands on. Anything with exotic in the name, I'm not going to like rule it out, but we do need a certain number of exotics to actually complete the game. So I'm going to put them on a lower level burner. What we really need is for these new engines to pop. What's threat engine launch system? Okay, that's a boost priority thing. I think we can obsolete that. Aerospike engines, that's another boost priority thing. Scram jets, that's another thing we're not going to be doing. Bit of construction on family's farm, cool. That sounds like improvements are always nice to get. We've got ships of the line. Do we need to start looking at ships of the line? Like getting our hands on Lancers and Dreadnoughts? I think we're probably at that point. We need more guns. I think ships of the line is maybe what we want to look at here. The Lancer is it has the biggest nose-mounted slot that we can get our hands on, bigger than the battlecruiser, I'm pretty sure. Which means we can put an even bigger laser in it, and the Dreadnought has 8 hull slots, so it can mount 2 big guns. So that's like the big spinal mount weapons. I think Ship of the Line is the big one right now. I think we need to get Ships of the Line laid down. Because I think they're going to make a big difference to our combat style. They take longer to build. Bigger ships, more worth it when you have better engines. Yeah, okay. Maybe we go back and get those boost priority. I don't know. I'm not really investing in boost anywhere, though, at the moment. Okay, those aliens are going to be here any minute. And we still have all of this to cover before...
will come to our side.
Public opinion is moving
that's
in our
not
direction.
Jebediah Kerman. Don't worry. Our guys are all getting really old. Again, that's not us. We don't really care about that happening. Okay, well, we have researched everything for the engines. We're just waiting for them to pop. Okay, the fleet is now repairing. I think they've eaten some water as well. We'll let them. How long is it going to take them to repair? It says no operation assigned, but then it said a second ago. Okay, I don't have enough water, but I have the. I don't think I've got enough boost either. Yeah, it's not letting me do it. We need a little bit more water. So 2.5 water. That's it. They've got enough water. Now they can repair and reset. Nope. Now we need 430. Okay, so there's a limit. Let's just do a repair then. We'll just get them repairing for the moment. And then we'll come back to do the water when it's come up. They're going to need more repair than it's saying. That's going to take till the 4th of June to repair. So they will be repaired ahead of these fleets, but they will not be refueled ahead of these fleets. So we're going to hope they come after station. Yeah, we've got all the prerequisites for the drives we want have been done. We're just waiting for that research to pop. Okay, the bombing run has ended for Victor 550, and now they're just bombarding Port Moresby itself. How is the status of the army that's there? Oh, I wanted to go to Port Moresby, not the alien fleet. So the army's actually not doing too badly. Even though it's being bombarded, it's still holding the line against the Americans, which is better than I thought it would be doing after a whole term of bombardment. We are trying to build space defenses in Australia now, so hopefully that will have some effect down the road. Our council scientists are rather low, so unlock rate is also low. That's something I do want to work on. Egypt has joined the United Kingdom's Somaliland war against Somaliland. Okay. More alien fleets getting built, so they're just building up more and more small ships. New fleet again. Forces of the United Kingdom the Academy have just kicked the servants out of Africa, part of Africa, and installed themselves, which is good. Well, not great, but I'd rather have the Academy in control of countries than the servants, that's for sure. You can check the use of boost at your shipyards if you don't have enough fuel. The boost I'm just using to refuel my people, if I'm being completely honest. I desperately need it. Okay. If we refuel them, we have enough fuel. We have enough water to refuel them. Apparently, it's going to take how long to refuel them? 21 hours. Okay. It's the Victorian era over again. Yes, this fleet is going to be available for combat just in time. Whether or not it can take on that combat is another question. Okay, they are now resupplied. But now I can... So they haven't fully refueled. They want 48. So they want all of our fuel. So they're at 8.4 Delta V. I guess I'll just continue to just sup up what's left of our water. They're going to take some boost this time. Oh, they're going to take all of our boost as well. That's what's happening. Okay. Let's just hold them at 8.4. I'm not going to get them to refuel right now. We'll wait till we build up a little bit more water, and we'll just refuel them with water. This fleet is coming in. I'm really worried about this fleet arriving here. Okay, that's a new turn. So at least we've got that. We can set a new turn up before that happens. Lithuania under control of the servants, and Iran have ended their alliance. We've got another agricultural complex complete, which is good. All right. So we're going to focus on increasing the science, I think, for people like Hard Python who don't really have that much of a job at the moment. If we have a look at the state on the planet, everywhere is protected. Everywhere kind of likes us, even Singapore for once. We're obviously not looking at expanding because we're massively over our control point cap anyway. So we're not going to be doing any pushing in that regard right now. I think we're just going to... I mean... People want me to do hostile takeovers. We can have a look and see what's out there. I've looked at this a few times, and there's nothing really that interesting. The main thing that I'm looking for from here is mining. Anything related to mining, I really want to get my hands on. I have most of the mining tech. Oh, no, I actually don't. Arcturus Heavy Industries is a 5% mining bonus. That's currently owned by... who is this? That's the initiative. I only have a 1% chance to steal that. Unfortunately. If I select that, and then I crank up the money, I get that to an 8% chance to steal that. Which is not really looking that great. The best one that we've got access to is Delphinus Materials, which we can get off this person here, or Diamond Minerals. I don't want to mess around with the Resistance, because they're my friends. But we can get this. What is this? This is 11 money, which we need. Economy income. No wait. Economy income. Is that spoils? Yeah, spoils income and 2% mining, which is better than nothing. So let's steal this. We've got a 98% chance to steal
Targeting enemy orgs.
She's really low level. They must have just hired her. So she's turning out to be very easy to deal with. Now,
I'm here.
nobody really knows about our agents, which is good.
Ready for orders.
Human, I'm just going to do public campaigning in places with them. That's what they are built for. Her and name's Blonde.
The people.
Ready for orders.
So even though there's not a huge amount to do, we'll just sit on top of the entropy of public opinion.
At your service.
I'm just going to keep getting Blonde to investigate unknown counselors so they get added to my mission list. And Python will just continue to do surveilling. Alright, that's that turn set up. Let's take this off and unpause. Oh, did you just bark in your sleep? The dog just barked in her sleep. She's fast asleep when she barked there. Okay, that fleet is arriving. How's the condition of the alien and admin? I haven't. You're right. We haven't looked at them in ages. Do we have access to them here? Yeah. No. Global. I don't think I can see much about them here, can I? Yeah, they don't show up as a nation here. I have to actually select the alien administration as a unit. Okay. So they currently have 3 armies. Hi, I'll kill this aliens. No, the aliens are doing good. We're about to fight some. So they've got 3 armies at the moment. Their GDP is dropping. By quite a lot, by the looks of it. Their per capita GDP is also dropping. Their education is dropping, and their inequality is rising. They are currently blockaded by us, and we're blockading them. It's only America that have access to the seas. Their armies are up to robotics age, which is an improvement, and they still have 39 nukes. Yeah, that's actually, my dog doesn't have that problem, Winter Wolf, even though she's an older lady. They also have service to orbit exofighters available, which is interesting. So they've been building them. They're investing in unity, oppression, military, build army, build navy, and space defenses. Very heavily in space defenses. But they don't seem to be doing that much right now. Alright, let's see what this alien fleet does when it arrives, because our fleet is really not... I'm worried about this. Oh, she actually got out of bed.
Offering counsel.
Here we go.
Initiating surveillance.
Okay, they've arrived in low Earth orbit. Let's slow the game down a little bit so I can react to what they do. Yeah, neutral but stable as I think it could. They've expanded into Africa after we kicked them out of India. I'm not going to get an announcement for what their new mission is, but at the moment they're just sitting in Earth orbit. They're not doing anything else right now. They're just sitting in low Earth orbit. They have... Wait, no, that's not them. They've got no Delta V. It's a surveillance mission. Okay. What I could do is I could go and clean up these 2 fleets with our really slow fleet. Maybe not until we found out what this fleet is doing, once Victor 415 has arrived. But once Victor 415 has arrived, I think I will clean up these 2 fleets that are have no Delta V and just get them off the map. And that might get us a few exotics as well. But this fleet that just arrived is just doing surveillance, which I don't want to let them do, but we can let them do it for now. I don't want to throw ships away for no reason. Okay, let's speed time up a little bit. This should hopefully give me a chance to build out my stations, which will be big. Okay, that fleet is... The other 550 has ended its bombing run on Port Moresby. Wet bulb disaster. A sustained heat wave coupled with extremely high humidity in Dubai region is causing significant deaths. It is hot and humid. It's so hot and humid that humans around them cool themselves by sweating. Only those fortunate to have air conditioning are safe. So I can pick the option. If I say this out loud, I'll get the video flagged. It's happened to 3 streams so far. By mentioning these 2 words, it gets flagged on YouTube as misinformation. So I'm not going to say these words. But what I am going to do is I'm going to send teams into assist with this thing. Okay? It cost me 150. I gained 50 influence, and I got a public opinion boost in the Caliphate, which is just like free money.
I have new information.
Okay, the other fleet is about to arrive. This is a big fleet. This is 3 massive ships in it.
Org acquired.
Oh, nice. We did the hostile takeover. That's pretty cool. Who can take that org? Does anyone have spots available? You don't. It's a 1-star org. I'm just going to see if anyone has a spot available before I do move things around. You just need 1 more admin. In fact, you're high enough level for me to give you 1 more admin. No, you're not. I thought you had fast learner. Yeah, quick learner. So why can't I level up your admin? Costs 16. Okay, he needs 1 more. Okay, they've arrived in low Earth orbit. Let's slow down time a little bit. Let's keep an eye on what they're doing. They're also doing surveillance. 2 fleets doing surveillance in Earth orbit. I don't love it. I just don't think I can really do anything about it. I could maybe force a fight with this fleet because it's got 1.5k combat power, and I think the computer will feel like it can take me on. My fleet is currently 764 combat power. Yeah, good they are killing us, but bad it seems to move closer to advanced tech. That's exactly what I'm thinking. I have 6 months before the mission completes. We'll maybe wait for the construction to complete, and we'll try and hit them and see what happens. What I will do though is I think I'm going to sortie Echo 177 to just take out the ships that are stranded in orbit and get the exotics from them. So we'll go after Victor 815 first. It's going to take them a while to do this. I just need to make sure they've got enough Delta V to come back. Yeah, the Delta V is actually totally fine. It's just the acceleration is... They're just really slow ships. So I'm going to send them off to take those ships out. Which will take, like, a lot of time.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
We've moved the needle.
Cool. Okay, now we've got a Doom fleet on the way. What is that? Victor 354. 24 ships, 4.5k. It's going to arrive on the 21st of July. It has 2 battleships, 4 cruisers, monitors, destroyers, escorts, and gunships. So it's two battleships. Hi, TRM. So we've got 4 torpedoes on one of them, and the other one is plasma and torpedoes. The cruisers, mag cannons. That's actually quite nasty. This cruiser here has a really high combat value. This one here as well. These are laser ships. This might be really hard to deal with. This seems like a wipe you out fleet. It's arriving next month. Maybe this was a bad time to send out our ships. Yeah, those ships, they'll make it back in time. It's going to take them 2 weeks to get there, 2 weeks to get back. We should be okay. I guess I could. The servant fleet has arrived, okay, in Mercury orbit. We'll need to keep an eye out on that. I could cancel and send them back, but I don't know how long that's going to take. In fact, I can't cancel it. They're just going to complete their mission. Okay, they've started bombarding Port Moresby again. There's nothing I can really do at the moment about that. What was that? An admin node? Yeah, admin node for Castle Solomon, okay. Public opinion just dropped in Japan, and we've got vulnerable locations in Japan, so we should probably start with that. Human needs to defend Japan. Oh, so hey Tyr, I don't know if I actually said hello to you. I was too busy getting scared of that Doom fleet. So we will defend Japan. Look, everybody, public opinion has dropped dramatically. Where are these fleets coming from? Are they just spawning these big fleets? What they're doing, TRAM, is I think they're building all of these fleets concurrently at loads of different shipyards, and then amalgamating them into one fleet and sending them at us. Sorry, I'm just drinking some tea. Trying to keep my throat nice and moist. I bet that was horrible to hear me say moist for the stream. Okay, situation on Earth. That's just those fleets arriving. I've already defended Japan. What else have we got going on? Singapore and Japan need a public opinion boost, so we'll get Bond to public opinion boost in Singapore.
We must persuade the
These things launch from a base in the asteroid belt, so that's probably something we need to do. Yes, they can indeed, and they will build more and more factories to build ships as time goes on. Okay, Jebediah, keep revealing counselors for me. There were... Okay, maybe they've gone to ground. There were some that I didn't have access to a minute ago. Now they all seem to be available, which is good, I guess. Now I don't have anything else for you to do, so we'll just get you to surveil. Just keep an eye on India for me. Make sure nothing weird's going on around
Initiating
here.
surveillance.
Yoma.
Standing by for orders.
I mean, you can attempt another hostile takeover for me. You did get me that mining tech, which is great. There is another one you could grab from Aris Instruments, but I don't want you to take anything off the resistance. 3%, 1%, 0%, 0%, 0%. Oh wait, I clicked on the wrong thing. It's mining I want. So there's this one here, but I don't want you to mess around with the resistance. You could grab Rivetti 8 energy if you think you can. Any station on Earth yet. Go for the 77% chance to grab that. which reminds
for my
me
mission.
that Hard Python should now have 16... No, he doesn't have XP yet. We'll give him Delphinus Minerals as soon as he levels up. In the meantime, he'll just... Let's have a look at... Get him to surveil America. I haven't looked at America in a long time.
Surveilling target area.
Okay, we'll confirm those assignments. We'll jump out to Earth orbit. And we'll get ready for this next alien fleet to arrive. We should probably also do a surveillance mission in the end.
Securing our interests.
Surveilling target area.
Offering assistance.
On Overwatch.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. I can just come into Habs, select aliens, and then go by location. So, like, they don't have anything at Mercury, they don't have anything at Venus, they don't have anything at Earth, they don't have anything at Luna. In the inner system asteroids, they don't have anything. At Mars, they don't have anything. In the inner asteroid belt, they have 2 bases. They have Azure Forge base, which does not have shipyard, and they've got Concord Herald Station, which has a space 4 spaceworks. So that's an early target. So that's the inner asteroid belt. In the outer middle asteroid belt, they have another 2. This is a land. This is a base. This is a shipyard. So again, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slipaways. Outer asteroid belt. They've got 2 shipyards, so they both need to be dealt with. And then we get out from that point to Jupiter, where they have 1 shipyard. The blue circle with a light in it. Yes, that's correct. That will show me shipbuilding facilities. So it is quite easy to identify where they are. We just need to get a fleet that can get out there and win, which we are heading towards. The administration imposed economic sanctions on South Korea. Okay, I was about to say, what is happening here? I'm going to engage, and I'm just going to do the battle myself because I don't want the computer to mess this up. We should be able to smash this. We've got 2 of the Hoplon class, which are the anti-missile ships, and 4 battle cruisers. I'm going to go into a short wall here. Hang on a second. What am I hearing? Huh, it's part of the... I thought I could hear voices, but it's part of the soundtrack. We'll put 1... Yeah, that's fine. We'll come in at a reasonable speed. You guys got tons of Delta V, they're just slow as hell. And we'll just set... What I'll do is I'll put all of these into a control group. At least we can see that ship's full name. Yes, isn't that lovely? So control 1. I'm going to put these guns... Oh, the guns are actually already on this mode because I built them that way. Yeah, that's cool. And we'll just give them targets. So it looks like the aliens are coming in together. The Golden Plains Dawnbreeze class corvette is our biggest threat right now. I am going to padlock to it. Everything else here should be pretty much not be mission capable. So we'll just do a pass and then we'll try and catch up with them. You thought it might just be a line across the screen. I wasn't sure how it would appear, actually. What do these guys have? They just have... Oh, they've got ultraviolet arc laser batteries, which are in Guardian mode. And then they've got the Viper missile bays. We'll see if most of these ships, I think, can't... these ships all have no Delta V, actually. So they can't even maneuver. I'm not going to be using any missiles. That's okay. I haven't given these ships a target. Oh, that's right. They should be in point defense. There you go. Did I give the whole fleet targets? Oh, well. Didn't mean to. Fix the problem anyway. Sometimes I click this button instead of clicking this button. Yeah, they're out of Delta V already, some of these ships. The Golden Plains is the only one that I think we need to worry about. It's in the back, actually, it's in the back row. So let's pick one of these ships in the front row to shoot at first. Did I set it to volley fire? There you go, that's defensive. I just didn't recognize the icon. There you go. Happy? There you go, there's the lasers that we love, know and love. Obviously, we're a little bit out of range to be doing a lot of damage yet. Oh, they're trying to decelerate. Look at that. Oh, there goes 1. There goes 2. He's still alive. Still alive. He's taking a little bit more than the others did. Surely he's going to go up in a second. He's taking hits, but not going down. Still at quite long range, though. Yeah, they're all doing that. Oh, some of them still have lasers. Okay, we need to focus on the targets, the ones that have lasers. But I'm happy, confident to just keep shooting at him for the moment. I think it's mostly the golden plane. The golden planes isn't actually firing. Come on, folks. Lots of butt armor. Yeah, maybe that's why they're showing the back. We got some railgun fire coming in from the golden planes now. I'm going to switch targets in a second. Okay, we got it. Well, let's make sure. Yeah, these are not on. They're on attack mode. They're trying to, aren't they? Yeah, it's a 60 centimeter batteries. We've got more than enough PD for this. We're going to be coming into their side armor soon as well as they get a bit closer, which means we should be able to cut them up pretty quickly. And then I'll just do a match velocity as we pass by them. He is pointing towards us, the golden plane. These are Vazimir ships, yes. I won't be matching velocities. Okay, the golden planes are starting to take a lot of damage. It's lost its front. We just watched this get repaired by a repair crew. Taking some annoying hits now. Can we use the Vipers offensively? It would be nice to maybe fire like a volley at one of these ships. I don't know if they'll actually fire. Oh, all of them got shot down. Okay, never mind. They still have PD. Okay, that's him down. This is probably the next annoying target, the Stormwind. It's always one called the Stormwind, which is annoying. Okay, it's gone down. Let's focus on... So what is still firing right now? We'll just shoot at this guy. And once we're facing forward, I'm going to try and just accelerate in their direction. They can't turn around to shoot back at us with their forward guns, at least. Yeah, this ship here can't padlock anymore. Okay, can I unpadlock you and just get you to attempt to... No, there's no change in speed happening. Okay. We're just doing a drive-by. So guys, ships don't have the combat acceleration to accelerate, so don't worry about it. Okay, what's next? Let's try and take the battlecruiser out while we're still close. I'm going to try and fire all of our missiles at it as well. They cost nothing to restock, and these guys are coming back to base after this anyway. I could have just clicked the sword. I know. I keep forgetting that. Wow, those missiles launch very quickly. That's one hell of a volley. I know they don't do much damage, but... Oh no, he died as we were taking him out. They actually are able to reclass on target as well without too much trouble. Well, up until now. He's taken an absolute hammering. God, it must be terrifying to be on that ship right now. I think he just... No, he didn't go up. He did. Come on, the last few missiles. You can get the kill for me. Oh, he survived. And we can't go after him. They're out of range now to do the damage to him. I'll just wait till they can't shoot anymore. Actually, might be. You fire them before your torpedoes. Just one ship lost it. No, I didn't think I could. Is it because I had the group selected and one of them was damaged? Yeah, I can't. These guys cannot. This is them, like, pushing it as hard as they can. They cannot change their speed. This one here as well. This is me, like, pushing it as hard as I can. They can't. The little fragile explosions are pretty, yes. And that would have been pretty intimidating. So if I try an intercept course, which is... I always forget which one is intercept. Full speed ahead. I can't even select intercept course. If I do a full speed ahead, nothing changes. Yeah, we're out of range. I'm gonna end the battle. Okay, we got 2.4 exotics for that. Yeah, these things cannot accelerate. The Space Force project has defeated the barriers battle. At the end, has lost 9 ships. Pardon me. That takes care of one of the issues that we've got. This fleet, I'll just fly back, and they'll cost me nothing to refuel. Excuse me, and rearm, which is good. Am I on pause? No. Okay, there. So if I go to these guys, I can just tell them, head back to station, please. It'll take them... The fleet has insufficient acceleration launch target. The target trajectory requires at least 0.1 millig's. Ah. They can't do anything. They're super cheap is why I built them like this core. I didn't think they would be unable to get out of... One of the ships lost its engine, so maybe we need to abandon that ship. Hang on. If I do a fleet split, which is the one that lost its engines? I think it was the Bind of Heaven. What's this? It just says Chainsaw class battlecruiser, but it doesn't give me the name of the ship. So let's split the fleet, and then we'll try that again. Okay, they can make it. Cool. Yeah, and then we'll just get rid. We'll just abandon the ship that we couldn't fly home, which is Echo 178. So the Bind in Heaven, we're scuttling you. Still pathetic. Yeah. The ships are not designed to accelerate. They're designed to be flying space turrets. They cost absolutely nothing to fuel. They're using Vasimir rockets to get around. Yes, they're using Vasimir rockets to get around. They were built in response to the fact that we have no water at all. We have no water this campaign, so I needed something to... I needed to be able to build ships that weren't just going to bankrupt me every time I tried to do something. So this was the solution. Yes, very, very efficient, very, very low thrust. And very, very weak.
Assets acquired.
Oh, we got the hostile takeover. Nice. So that's
We're
another
winning their
mining
hearts
station.
and minds.
Low Earth orbit cleanup. Oh, we don't have any money, so we can't do a low Earth orbit cleanup, unfortunately. We can't afford to divert research from our goals. We're really low on cash. I am building stuff that will deal with our cash problem, but it's under construction at the moment. They have their place, yeah. I've increased public support for the initiative in China. Why? Oh, yeah, because you're the bad guy. Crackdown, okay. That's the Academy in Haiti. I don't really mind too much. Oh, here comes the alien fleet appearing on our view. Okay, that's some of our solar arrays on our new stations built. That's Victor 550 leaving. So that's the bombarding fleet has left Earth orbit. Here comes the scary fleet. Black Friday delivery is combat ready, but our construction ships... I can close this. Are 31 days out. Damn. This is a big problem. I'm really worried about this. We can't fight this fleet head on. They've arrived in low Earth orbit 1. Just do a surveillance mission, please. They're just chilling in Earth orbit. They're coming for my fleet. They decided the Black Friday delivery has too many wins and needs to be taken out. Right, I want to save the game here because we're probably going to have to do this fight a few times. Okay. Appropriately grim name given to save file. Let's so let's have a look at what we've got. I know, but I like to just have my own save. So Black Friday delivery currently is 2 Astarte class monitors, 2 battle cruisers, 1 Sol Block 2, which is literally just a point defense, and one battleship. Then we've got the PD. We've got two. Does station have 2 or 3 battle stations? It has 2 battle stations, so it doesn't even have a good number of battle stations. It's got the bad number of battle stations. And we researched plasma, but we didn't get any plasma guns on these. So it's got a 360cm ultraviolet arc laser battery, a heavy railgun battery Mark III, and a point defense arc laser turret. That's all it has. But this is the where the battle is going to be, where those ships are under construction. If only those ships had guns and they could shoot while they're in the construction slips, I'd be very happy. Ugh. Yeah, Nico 177 is going to be miles away. That's probably exactly what happened, Kite. Oh dear. Oh look, that flat place. Okay, 4.5k versus 2.4k. I'll give this a go, but I don't see it happening. We only have 3 battleships. It's just ridiculous. What I'm thinking about doing is drifting backwards and dragging the alien fleet through the battleship, through the what are they called? The battle stations, but I don't think that will actually do anything. Except just make them shoot at the battle stations for a while. This is really bad. I have some torpedoes in the Astartes. I can probably take 2 ships out with torpedoes if I launch at the right time. Let's just play it out and see what happens. Out of 3 battle cruisers, I thought I had 4. Ugh. No, we can't replenish our ships fast enough. It is a problem. I thought for a second they'd only sent 5 ships against me. I thought we have a chance. They are coming in waves, which is something. They're not coming at us all at once. Like, that could have an effect. I'll set you guys to padlock. And I'll give you the Diamond Storm as your first target. Your first target is... The Waxing Moon is actually the scariest ship here. But I want you to fire the Dominant Justice. Because I'm an idiot, Core, and I'm tired. Yeah, they're not coming... Yeah. Mission objective, survive. Indeed. I don't even think we can do that. This is the only thing going for me is they're coming in waves instead of one big wall. But there's so many big ships here. Tired does not mean idiot. This is my shipyard. Yes, this is the most important station that we have in Earth orbit. Yes, big oh no situation. This is very bad. Correct, Gurgly. Trying to run a space war after working a 9 to 5 is hard. It will be expensive if the station goes down. I will be able to rebuild on other stations. If I lose this fight Battle Core, I'll see if we've got a save to roll back to, but I don't know if we do. Honestly. I don't know when the last autosave was. I didn't save. Alright, they're coming into range now. I'm just going to speed up slightly until they're a little bit closer. Because they're just coasting in. Okay. They've gone for some pretty interesting movement. The battle stations are firing. I'm not worried about the torpedoes. They're firing them way too early. This guy's doing it interesting. He's going straight up. I've got to try and keep an eye on these courses. The battle stations should be able to deal with this. And my ship's behind as well. Okay, we're now firing at them, which is something. That's all of their main guns dealt with. Okay, who are we dealing with right now? Our target at the moment for this group is the Avenging Tide, which has taken a little bit of damage. No, the Diamond Storm, I think, is our primary, which is pretty much combat ineffective at this point. So I'm going to get Group 1 to switch targets to the Avenging Tide here. Okay, the Soul Mark IIs are doing their job. The Avenging Tide is pretty much out of the fight. Who's our next target? It's probably... The Diamond Storm we've already kind of dealt with. These two are coming in from here. I'm looking... I think it's going to be the Polar Dawn. Bad, Hildebrand. Very bad. Yeah, that's correct. If they kill my fleet here, this is it's really bad times for us. Okay, now there's plasma coming in. We can't do anything about that plasma. Polar Dawn's taking hits. Okay, the Polar Dawn is probably pretty much combat ineffective. Let's switch to the Glittering Flower. We're being hit from the side here. Where's the Glittering Flower? Glittering Flower down here is taking a lot of damage. Battle stations are starting to go down. I need them to hold on a little bit longer. Okay, that ship's dead. Let's fire on the Autumn Dawn. Yeah, we're getting lasers in the sides. This is where we start to get taken apart. What ship's this? This is the Autumn... Okay, the Autumn Dawn got wrecked very quickly there. Let's try and take out the Black Whirlwind, because it's shooting at us with lasers. What's this? This is the Evening Showers. Black Whirlwind is being fired upon. We're also getting hits on the Polar Dawn here from our railguns. The battlecruisers just took a lot of big hits, which is very, very bad. We were doing okay, but that damage is pretty insurmountable. What's this down here? The Polar Dawn. Let's hit the Crashing Wave. Okay, we're going to have to turn to deal with this in a second. Here come the big ships. In fact, I think we need to turn now. They're coming back around. Don't come back around. I don't have time to deal with you coming back around. I've got too many scary ships on the way. Oh, God. There's just so many rounds coming in. These are all torpedoes. They go both the battle stations. That was a lot of our firepower. And the fleet just got wrecked by the fire through. That was our battleship. Just got deleted. There goes the battlecruiser. There's more stuff coming in from the sides. Okay. You guys need to turn and try and face this stuff here. But, ugh, this is not looking good. This guy here is a problem. There goes another ship. That was one of our monitors. We're down to 3 battlecruisers now, only one of which can turn around. So we have one facing forward, one facing back, one dead. Yeah, this is. Oh, here comes the next salvo of torpedoes. That's GG. Yeah, I did. You're right. Turning away meant my guns weren't ready to deal. I should have turned as soon as those torpedoes came in. We did some damage, but we just don't have the firepower. Like, look at all this. There's just so many ships in this fleet to deal with. There's absolutely no way I can defend against this. And this is if we continue down this narrative path, we lose Earth. Because what's going to happen now is this fleet will wipe out Station Station. Station Station is my shipyard. So once I lose Station, I have no more ability to build ships in Earth orbit. They'll then just go around Earth and destroy all of my stations, and then I won't be able to rebuild my position in Earth orbit. I'll have to fall back to Venus or Mercury and try and build a fleet there. But my research will go back through the floor, which has happened twice in this campaign already. And now that we're at total war with the aliens, they're not going to leave us alone. It's not like before where, okay, we'll take enough hits from them and they'll stop attacking us. They're just going to keep hitting us until we die. They won't retreat. They will destroy the station. That fleet... we destroyed 3 ships. So that fleet is now sitting at a combat strength of 3.4k. So we managed to remove about 1k off them in that fight. Yeah, that's exactly what Here Be Dragons... Yeah, they're just going to wipe out everything we have in Earth orbit. And that's because of my hubris for sending a fleet out to kill a broken fleet. If we check my saves... So I have one from 11:45, which was about 10 minutes before that happened. That was... According to this, it was on... It was at the start of the month. It was basically going back a turn. I am going to reload it and just see if we've already dispatched that fleet or not. I hate to save scum, but this campaign has been going on for a year. Thanks. How does it take to build a gunship? The thing is one laser blast will kill a gunship. Like, what's the gunship going to do? What am I mounting on the gunship? Let's just see where this save puts us. I feel like it'll just die. So we're doing Vasimir drives. We're just turning it into a missile turret. So I can't combine the fleets, Bob. The whole reason this happened was I have no water. So, just tell this guy to stop exploding. Yeah, I have no water. So I built a fleet of ships with really terrible drives. The ships were really, really cheap to build, but the drives were very, very slow. What I did was I stupidly sent that fleet of really, really slow ships out to go and fight another fleet that couldn't move. Because I did that, the aliens saw an opportunity and launched a very fast fleet to come to Earth and attack my other fleet while they were split up and kill me. And because the fleet that I dispatched is so slow, there's literally no way that it could come back and help them. They have no service area, thick armor way too much, so you can probably armor them much better than capital ships. I mean, I'm happy to try it. I think if we come back far enough, that fleet won't be on the way. It's not safe scumming, it's running simulations, yes. Okay. What is the current situation? So this is back when Japan... So Echo 177 is en route. So Echo 177 is en route, and I can't cancel that. Is the alien fleet en route? Yes. Victor 354 is en route. So we'll have to go back further in time. We only have 19 days to deal with it. There's no way. There's no way I can build a ship in 20 days. So if I build a gunship will take 22 days to build. That's exactly what I'm tacking on. They'll take 22 days to build, so they won't be fast enough by 3 days. So let's go back one more save, which means we have to redo a little bit of stuff. I'm sorry, everybody. This stream has been a dream. So that was the one we just did. So let's go back to the 8th of the 6th. It was all a dream. I've invested so much in this campaign. Yeah. So much time, so much effort, so much thinking about this outside of streams. Like, what am I going to do? How are we going to keep this going? I remember when we thought we were going to lose Mercury. I remember the first time we thought we were going to lose Earth. I remember the second time we thought we were going to lose Earth. I remember us hot-dropping Marines onto Mars to capture all of the mines because we missed the run to Mars. I remember, like, there's been so many great moments in this campaign. It's been so long that we've forgotten all the cool stuff that's happened in the past. Project Exodus Radio, all of that cringe where, you know, like, yeah, it must become stress, yes. I wanna win this, but I don't know if we can. But I don't want it to die because I was tired and got bloodthirsty and send a fleet out, you know? That would be a really stupid way to lose. We're just waiting for the load screen, obviously. Oh, dear.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Join Project Exodus today because tomorrow needs you now. Yes, that was the quote. Thank you, Kate. I like the choice because 2 dose gun plus 2 PD turrets is a great package. Yeah. Alright. Echo 177 is still docked. Ooh, Starbuck. That sounds like a hard thing. So, what's our current situation? I think we have those ships under construction. No. Oh. This is basically the start of the stream. I think we've done like one turn. I think that's what's happened here. China needs defended. This is the start of the stream. Or one turn into the stream. I've named everything. Yeah, we've fallen quite far back. Let's try and speed run back to where we were. I'm so sorry, everybody. I feel like I've really let you all down. Let's go with Defend Industries. I haven't let anyone down. This is just a mistake, and it's fine.
Where do you need
we
me?
make mistakes. We recover from mistakes. If I did everything perfectly all the time, it wouldn't be interesting. I would be bored, and I expect you would be bored. So, mistakes are important. Mistakes are how we actually like learn and grow and find things out. So I'm not upset. We were investigating these people last time.
We'll see what they're up to.
I
At
think
your
I
service.
need you to do public opinion somewhere in Singapore. Thank you, Winterwolf. No, I've rethought what I was thinking. This would
Making
be
our
boring
case.
if I did it perfectly every time.
At your service.
So I'm really happy that we're having some issues. I think last time I did a hostile takeover on a mining thing from these guys. Yes, I did. That's
Targeting
that
enemy
done.
orcs.
And then Hard Python, I'm pretty sure just did some surveillance for me. Stress-induced nightmares and/or war room simulations. Yes.
Setting a watch.
Okay, that's all done. Everything is set. We'll set assignments. And we'll unpause the game. And we'll just get moving again. Now, okay. Shall we investigate Mishaps' suggestion of gunships or possibly destroyers? A destroyer takes 72 days to build. An escort is 34 days. A gunship is 22 days. Just as a thought experiment, if we go full armor on this thing, right? 48, 32. This is just a thought experiment. 48. Okay. We go for our most advanced drive. Why am I seeing all the obsolete stuff? Which is the Pegasus drive. Okay, we obviously go for a multi-core fission reactor 3. We have to put in a quantum battery. We have to put in a tin droplet radiator. We don't have room for any utility modules. For hull weapons, we don't get anything, so we just get a nose weapon, which would be what? Ugh. A 240 arc laser. What is this doing, mishaps? What's the gun? What's the gun here? Yeah, what utility stuff? But what are we mounting with? The gun is sad. So what's it doing then? Target computer. Yeah, we do a target computer. That's correct. We do a target computer 3. Oh, yeah. But 30 sad guns is less sad. So what you're advocating for is to fill the void of space with coil cannons. Escorts can carry 2. Okay. So we do an escort. So again, adamantium armor. We do 48, 32, 48. We may tweak that. Oops, I just knocked my mouse over. Okay, then we go drive. We go Pegasus. We go power plant. We go solid core fission reactor 3. We go quantum battery. We go twin droplet. We go targeting computer Mark 3. And we go for slushed hydrogen tankage. And you're suggesting we go with... Hang on. You're suggesting we go with a Viper missile launcher and a light coal gun battery Mark II. No hydro? The coil has the range. The 40mm has none. They are turrets. Okay, yes, that's right. They don't need this. So then do we go for a repair bay? The thing about hydro... It's not for combat, but for getting around the place. It means I need to pack less. No, we're going to go for repair bay. This is a slab of metal in space. Okay, we're going for the advanced design. Heat sink's a good choice too. Okay, this thing takes 34 days to build. Now we need to get it up to a cruise delta V of 10. Let's go for 3 engines. I'll check the shots in a second, Hilt. I'm not looking at how much this is costing it. You think 5 engines? Okay. Because it looks cool at 5. Looks a little bit like the Galactica. Jeez. It's the same cost. It's the same cost as the Lancer. I do only need them as... I mean, these could use Vasimir. Why don't we just use Vasimir drives in these things? The Vasimir gives them the ability to move around without us needing to, like, absolutely stack them with propellant. Okay? The water cost. Why? Oh, why is the water cost so high? Because I picked Pegasus again because I'm an idiot. Here's the Vasimir. Now we go to the gas. No, I want the compact solid core fission reactor. We definitely don't need that many tanks. We want 5 engines because it looks cool. That's 10 kps. It has no cruise acceleration, but it is a gun. Utility modules. Let's give it a heavy molten heatsink. Compact is less efficient. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I mean, that's not bad. Yeah, I know that core. And that was my mistake. Now this thing's nuts. This thing is an actual fever dream of a ship. I'm almost tempted, rather than mounting the PD missiles, to actually just go for the Hestia torpedoes. What's the magazine size? The magazine size is 6. And there's 16 on these. This has 1,500 rounds. That's what I was thinking, Salty. That why are we not using the lightest reactor? It doesn't matter about efficiency. Let me just have a quick look. Okay. So the compact solid core, I want to compare that to the molten core fission reactor 3. The efficiency is 82.5%. I don't get an efficiency rating for this. This does 4 tons per gigawatt. This does... Here we go. 3 tons per gigawatt. Their tactical role is... So, hang on. We're getting... You're not sure about the missiles. So these missiles are here to overwhelm PD. They're not really there. So they will be in a defensive mode. But basically, when it gets to the point, they will just launch as many torpedoes as possible to overwhelm the enemy. So that we can get our other shots through. That's kind of the idea. So 4 tons per gigawatt. So it's not... It's only... It's... I don't think we really care about the reactor. I think it's fine to use the compact because it's cheaper. These ships, I'm really not worried about them. Yeah, and that's the other thing. They're coming at us with so many torpedoes. That's what these are for. They're for intercepting torpedoes. I don't have racer torpedoes. I don't think I have racers. Crate, Anaconda, Cobra, Copperhead, Viper, Hera, Artemis, Ares, and Hestia. I don't have racers. What I have are Vipers. Molten core is both lighter and cheaper. Okay, sorry everybody. I'm bad with power plants. Gas core seems lighter. Three tons per gigawatt. Hang on. This is annoying that this gives me the output here. It doesn't give me the output here. The gas core is cheaper, but produces less power. We'll stick with the molten core. Yeah. We'll stick with the molten core, I think. We also don't need to go with 32 side armor if we don't want to, but it means they can be shot. Like, when the ships fly around us, this can just be a little rock, basically. My drive doesn't have a reactor requirement. These are solid. These are basically just rockets we're strapping to the ship. It's bad. There is obviously an argument to be made for just going for 2 light hull gun batteries. These will be great at your flanks. That's kind of, yeah. So these will take 34 days to build. They don't cost very much at all. Gas is cheaper for less maximum power, therefore with more energy consuming ships. Okay. They're electric drives. There you go. Mishaps has it. Okay, who wants to name this thing? Who wants to give this design a name? Six drives doesn't really change anything. And 5 drives looks cooler. We get slightly better, like we get a tiny change in combat acceleration for 6 drives. Desperate Times class, cool. Yeah, we have no thrust at all. Just be stuck in place, yeah. Last hope for design. Core got there first with the Desperate Times class. Okay, we're gonna build some Desperate... Why not? We're gonna build some Desperate Times. These will be funny, if nothing else. Right, let's get these queued up. Desperate Times escorts. I'll tell you what, they're cheap as chips. We're gonna build a whole row... Oh no! I do have the ships under construction. I thought I didn't. Alright, we'll get them building out of one of our things. What do we want to do about the ships that are already under construction? The Fusiliers and the Banhammers. I think we need them. But I can maybe cancel one of the Fusiliers and we'll have 2 of the docks pumping these guys out. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't think I get a refund if I cancel it. That's the only problem. I've already paid for the ship. I think I'll just have one slipway trap building them for now. Okay, let's unpause. Let's try and get back to where we were at least before the end of the stream. And I'm not gonna send the Vasimir fleet. So this is the fleet that came and did the inspection last time. I can't change the queue. Oh, what a song to play right now.
Securing our interests.
Lending my expertise.
Eyes up.
Yeah, they're doing surveillance. This is the other fleet.
Person of interest surveilled.
They will now serve us.
I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna keep them building. Yeah, the aliens are not coming unless the Vasimir fleet leaves. That's exactly. Mishaps is 100% correct. So these guys arrived. They're both doing surveillance missions. We're happy with that. This is the
people
fleet
will
that got
come
me
to our
killed.
side.
I went after this fleet here. That is the fleet. That's the fleet. It's coming, and I haven't launched the Vasimir fleet. Let me just make 100% sure. Yeah, Echo 117. Echo 177 is the Vasimir fleet. They are still at the same place. They're both docked at Station Station. So they're still coming. It's just going to low Earth orbit, which is what I did last time.
Thermal signature detected.
I don't like this music. At least I'll have twice the fleet this time. If they come for me again. Oh, I like the song. It's wonderful. I just don't like what it's making me think. Which is, the city must survive. Okay, they're bombarding. That's fine. It's from Frostpunk. Okay, that's yeah. Okay, so this is the save. This is the save before the end that we've just hit here. Okay, you need more of those escorts. I've got one popping out in a couple of days. But I've got twice the size of the fleet now because my Vasimir fleet is going to be there to. Where I think we're going to be. I'm being positive. I think we're going to be fine. As the music in the background prepares me for my final death. We have the Vasimir fleet.
Securing our control.
Ready for orders.
We're basically the fleet is double the size for the defense now. Yeah, we'll get one escort and a dozen extra ships. Okay, I want to do this turn really quickly. So
Reporting
Blonde,
in.
you can do public opinion in China.
I will try to sway the
Yoma, let's get you to
Ready
do
to go.
a hostile takeover on the other mining thing that I wanted you to grab, which was currently owned by. We have 30% there. Yeah, grab this one. I'll give you a bit of cash to try and get better at it.
Targeting their assets.
Jebediah,
Orders.
is there anyone
Where
to investigate? Yeah, investigate that person.
Investigating target.
And Python, just do a surveillance in here. The Vasimir fleet is at Station. We've gone back to a save where they have not left. I'll just confirm
Setting
that
watch.
one more time. So Black Friday delivery is docked at Station, medium Earth orbit. Echo 177, docked at Station, medium Earth orbit. We can't do refits right now because the slipways at the station are in use building ships. Let me just confirm that I've definitely defended Japan. I have. Confirm assignments. Unpause the game.
Making things safe for our people.
Offering counsel.
Initiating recon.
Next is America and
We've got some
post-section
intel
Taiwan.
on our target.
Assets acquired.
Tense.
Public sentiment is increasingly
Okay,
with us.
debris duty. This is slightly different from the one that from last time. We identified pieces of orbital debris that will pass close to Sales Center. While there's no risk of collision, this represents a rare opportunity for us. If we can safely remove the debris, we'll improve the safety of space operations low Earth orbit going forward. The savvy members of the Council are also supporting significant public relations benefits in such a mission. So we can just gain 50 science. We can shoot it. We can't do that because the HAB hasn't got a shipyard. And we can't do this because it hasn't got a construction module. So we'll just shoot at it and reduce the debris in space. If we need to retcon again, we can definitely look into that, but I don't think we'll have time. Okay, Victor 550. Okay, a Desperate Times Escort has launched. I need to get a name for it out of the naming list. This is like a big deal. Take me to the ship. They're doing another bombing run. Okay, I need to name this ship. Give me a ship name, please. Oh, what a name. What a name. This is the Light of vengeance. Can you see that? Oh yeah, there's the missile launcher there. The missile launcher is this little module here, and then there's the cannon. It's a compact little murder ship, I'm hoping. What we'll do is we'll add it to Echo, we'll merge it with Echo 177, and then Echo is now, this fleet now needs a name. It's the Vasimir fleet. So, we're calling it, and I think this is appropriate. I pulled this out of, this just rolled to the naming list. This is Hydra's Hubris. This fleet. So the Vasimir fleet is Hydra's Hubris, which is another, another 4 battle cruisers, two PD ships, and now the new Desperate ship as well. It looks like someone from the Expanse. It looks like the most appropriate ship we've built so far, I think, especially for our technology level. Okay, what is Victor 548 doing here, just sitting outside? We can probably just shoot it from here. So they should be arriving soon. Okay, United Kingdom Academy's declared war in Peru. Those are the solar farms on our new station coming online. Panic. Widespread panic about the aliens appears ready to break out in Raipur. Rumors about alien experiments on people in the area have left to distrust of the government's ability to keep people safe. Authorities are fearful of civil unrest. We can let it run its course, which increases unrest and drops cohesion. We can calm the public. Cohesion indeed changes, unrest indeed increases, or we can deploy forces. I'm just going to do that. Okay, here comes the big fleet. Here comes Victor 354. They've arrived in low Earth orbit. Let's slow the game down. What are they going to do? 354. They're currently just sitting in low Earth orbit. They're coming for us again. So launching the fleet wasn't the trigger. But we're going to have to try and defend the station again. What I'm going to do, really quickly, just to make sure that we don't miss out on anything, is I'm going to merge Black Friday Delivery and Hydra's Hubris into one fleet, which is a combat value of 1.4k. Let's get ready for a big fight. Okay. So they have a combat value of 4.5k. We have a combat value of 3k with station on our side. Okay. I think we still deploy behind the station. I think we potentially go into a high wall, so we're as compact as possible behind the station. Something like this. Now, how do we want to deploy this? I think the battleship needs to go in the middle. Okay. The Light of Vengeance, I'll put on the outside for now. But I want all of my battle cruisers together in the middle. That's all of them now. You think it can tank that much fire? Yes, that's what I need to solve here. I'm thinking about creeping forward just a little bit so that I'm in a bit more in the station and then stopping. But that's a little bit of a tricky maneuver. And my Vasimir ships cannot stop. So I can't actually, if I wanted to creep forward to the LDA, I can't actually do that because my Vasimir ships will not be able to decelerate. What I could do is set our initial velocity to something really low, say 1 MPS, so we're moving forward just very slowly. Maybe something like 5. Something like that. That'll creep us closer to the LDAs. Our battle cruisers, we have enough battle cruisers now that we should be able to blast a lot of ships on the way in. I don't have phasers, unfortunately. You're thinking I deploy in front at no speed. The problem is I can't decelerate. Yeah, I might fire off salvos of torpedoes rather than like just blasting them all at something. I think we deploy behind. As long as I don't turn my battle cruisers around, they can still help protect. I think behind with 5 MPS going forward is what we're going to go for. This battle cruiser here is out of position, though. I just noticed. Who is this? This is the Return of Kazdel, which I can't click on. I want to swap it with the Poke of Men. But I can't. Ugh, it's so hard to click on battle cruisers. Okay. I want the Poke of Men over here, so it can help defend the station. Yes, I might split the battle cruisers into 2 groups. That's not a bad idea. Okay, we'll give this an attempt. I'm going to confirm. So the Astartes are on the right-hand side. These are my missile ships. Let's swap this one with the Light of Dawn. Do we want to send the Light of Vengeance forward? I think we do. Okay, let's confirm. Okay, the alien formation is stacked for death. Oh yeah, I do control groups all the time. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 battle cruisers. Yeah, I've got 7 battle cruisers. We'll split them into a group of 4 and a group of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's group 1. And then the other 3 are group 2. The battleship is group 3. I need to make sure that my hoplons are set to defensive fire. I want you on defensive as well. There's a save before the fight. I can't save in combat. The Astartes, I'm setting to volley. In fact, I may just set 1 gun on them to volley. And I'm going to make them... So I've got 1, 2, 3... So the Astartes will be 4. And I'm going to make the Light of Vengeance control group 5. Okay, so I've got 5 control groups. There's nothing else we can really do right now except unpause and let this play out a little bit. I'm just going to set my battle cruisers to have a target. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. So the Light of Vengeance is going to full ahead. That's a good point, Core. Let's set the Astartes to... Wait, they should be on defensive. They should be on offensive. They should be on volley. Yeah, that's right. Volley, 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 and you should be on volley, 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 volley. Okay, so group 1, I'm giving an attack order on something, the Autumn Dawn. This is just random ships for now, just so they have a target. And you can fire at the Swift Storm. This will change when we actually get into combat, but this is just so they have a target. The battle ship, I'm setting a target on the Rogue Moon, which I believe is the scariest ship in their fleet. A Headful hasn't actually... Oh no, he is burning. Look at him go. He is burning hard. That's his combat acceleration. He's trying. Okay, I'm going to speed up time a little bit. I have not set the battle cruisers to padlock yet. It's been accelerating for 6 minutes now. Oh, has it hit max speed? It stopped accelerating. I think it's hit its maximum speed. It just ran the full cycle. Oh, there you go. Now it's going again. Yeah, I'm fully heading it again. Okay, now it's actually starting to pick up some speed. Okay, the battle stations are now firing. I don't know what they're firing. Okay, this is what I was waiting for. So the escorts are breaking into two groups. One to the left. Oh, hey Benjamin, how's it going? What is that? Is that a little? It's a turtle. The little engine that could. Each 350 mag cannon rounds survives. If it does that, I'll be very impressed. Okay. Prepare for contact. Let's hit up the glittering flower, and we'll get Group 2 to go after the Autumn Dawn. Okay. Here come the torpedoes. And the plasma. I have armor struts. No, I didn't research armor struts. There's the intercept missiles going out. Okay, let's slow this down a little bit. So they're sweeping in and down. They're sweeping up and around. This is nasty. Let's take the battle cruise. Make sure the battle cruiser lasers are not on point defense. They're not on Guardian. They shouldn't be, but some of them might be. These ones are. I need them off Guardian mode. I know I could click the button. I just want to make sure that I'm doing this. Okay. Top left torp target. Maybe 2 launchers. Are you talking about here? At the crashing wave? Or are you talking about here? These guys here? Or are you talking about here for top left? I wanted to get them a little bit closer before I launch torpedoes. Yes. 2 of 3 questions. Crashing wave. Okay. Let's hit crashing wave. We'll get the ship liberator to fire 1 salvo at the crashing wave. We'll get the expendable to fire 1 salvo at the avenging tide. See how that goes. We've got a lot of intercept missiles going out. Let's make sure the Light of Vengeance. Right, I should be using this button. Good point. Thank you, Kite. Okay, let's just keep... What's going on here? So, the Avenging Tide is almost dead. The Glittering Flower is almost dead. I need to switch targets. Group 1 can shoot at the Black Whirlwind. If I can get a click on it. Okay, and Group 2... can shoot. I want them to look at this group here. So that one has missiles coming on it. Fire at the Swift Storm for me. I did use fleet targets there, did I? I did. Crap. I should be using this. No, I didn't, because the chainsaw of yeah, I think I did use a fleet target. Okay, the Swift Storm is taking damage. And the Black Whirlwind is taking damage. I'm going to get the Astarte to fire a salvo. There is a heavy ship over here in this group. Oh, no, there isn't. But fire at the Blue Wind, and you fire at the Core Dark Star. I think I just fired all of my PD missiles at the enemy, potentially. Okay, this guy up here is wrecked. Go back to Group 1. Let's hit up the Glittering Sky. Go to Group 2. He's actually exploding right now. Let's hit the Diamond Storm. Okay, we're getting into laser range of the big ships now. Okay, that ship just went down. Diamond Storm's taking hits. Avenging Tide. I thought that wasn't my target. Let's get the Luminous River. We've got ships starting to come around us. We've also got a lot of incoming fire. I don't know what the PD missiles are doing. I think I messed up and accidentally fired all the PD missiles at an enemy. which is a big mistake, honestly. But at least it's overwhelming them a little bit. How are we looking? We've got these guys above us, which we haven't really dealt with yet. This ship here, I think, is going to die because all the PD missiles are going to hit it. Group 1 are currently firing... Oops. At the Diamond Storm, which is still combat capable. Group 2, I don't think have a current target. Who are you firing at? The Diamond Storm. Where is the Diamond Storm? Diamond Storm here. Okay, it is... Okay, that's the Diamond Storm there. So Group 1 is currently firing at... Luminous River. Where is the Luminous River? Okay, they're both taking damage. Rygo is not taking damage because we are looking forward. I'm going to start padlocking them. I'm a bit worried about that, but we'll do it. I was holding them forward so they could provide forward-firing PD. Okay, that ship just went up, as I thought it would. Luminous River is moving around. This guy's still trying to accelerate. I'll just keep giving him move forward orders. Okay, let's pause for a second. Group 1 are still firing at the Diamond Storm, which is not taking much. They haven't turned yet. Group 2, I think, are firing at the Swift Storm. Oh, wait. Luminous River. Where's Luminous River? Okay, these two ships are at extreme range, which is why I don't think they're taking a lot of damage right now. Okay, my battlecruisers have turned to face the Luminous River now. Okay, I think this is where we lost last time. And I don't have the PD missiles to intercept this. But hopefully we just have enough ships with PD to do something here. Because this is the crazy amount of torpedoes. And I maybe should have held my PD missiles for this moment. I think all my ships need to turn to face the incoming enemy. And I need to put the battlecruiser lasers back onto Guardian mode. I need to do that. I need to do that fleet ride, don't I? Group balanced. Yeah, cool. And then group. Okay, that's them all on this. Yeah, battlecruiser nose guns are on defensive. They'll turn around in a second. The torpedoes are not going for the battle station, which is interesting. Can you guys turn? Can you guys turn? Okay, we're going to lose the battlecruiser. They're not. Now they're turning. There we go. I think it's too late. Okay, there goes one battle station. There goes the other battle station. So both the battle stations just got taken out. More torpedoes are inbound. All we can do right now is just try and weather this torpedo storm. There goes a ship. Oh, that was the gunship. The Light of Vengeance got wiped out by torpedoes. Battleship just got thwacked in the nose with torpedoes as well. It got absolutely wrecked. Oh no, this is just kinetic fire. No, this is the last of the torpedoes here. Okay, the torpedoes are done. We've weathered the storm. Like, we took a lot of damage there, but that part of the fight is over. Okay, the Diamond Storm is combat ineffective. This music's a lot more hopeful than what is actually happening. Okay, that thing's dead. Let's switch targets to the core Dark Star. What's coming around behind us? None of them are swinging around yet. Yeah, the magenta-colored lasers are UV lasers. Yeah. They're the main weapons on the battlecruisers. There's so many big ships coming for us, and we've got small ships coming in from behind as well. Oh, our Astarte class still have ammo. Yeah, they didn't do a lot, did they, Salty? That was our first time trying them out. Set BC lasers to attack. I'm kind of... why is that off? He has obviously lost his laser. Okay, I've set them to attack. Oh wait, I've just set their PD to attack as well, I think. Yeah, that's fine. That was starting on its missiles off just before it died. This ship here. Which ship is it that's firing all of this mag? Is it the Waxing Moon? Yeah, the Waxing Moon is deadly. Let's get the battleship, which I thought had lost its front. It has lost its front. If it has any weapons left, I'm going to get it to focus on this and padlock to it. We're going to hit from above. There's two ships up above. There's not a lot coming in from above. They're still out of laser range at the moment. I think if I'd held my torpedoes for longer, this would have gone better. Okay, I have to click through them to do that. I can set them to Guardian, right? Yeah, set them to Guardian. Okay, these guys just have PD lasers. Okay, reset. Something just went up in flames behind us. Oh, they got hit by torpedoes. This is a problem here. These rounds coming in behind us. The core Dark Star's just tanking our lasers. Soul's doing a great job of covering the battleship, which I don't think has any weapons left. Oh dear. Yeah, we're still not hurting the core Dark Star, even though we're in range to do it now. So many kinetics coming in now. It's just obscene. We're going to lose the Bind of Heaven and the battleship in a second. Can we at least take out the core Dark Star? Doesn't look like we can damage it. We're almost at, like, we're almost able to deal with most of this. Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing. I really need to focus down the Waxing Moon. It is a nightmare. You still have some torpedoes. I doubt you're going to be able to do anything for me, but fire everything you've got at the Waxing Moon. Just because you're still alive for now. And that's everything I've got. Oh, there goes the badly damaged battlecruiser. We were getting shot from behind by this guy. Who are you firing at? Why are you not in my firing group? You are, but you're... It's basically just a whole fleet target on this guy. Like, I can just use a whole fleet target on him. Well, he's in range. That's something. There go the torpedoes. They're not going to do anything, but it's nice to fire them. Makes me feel like I'm doing something. They're currently firing at my Hoplons, which are my missile defense ships, which is something. Yeah, none of the torpedoes made it. There goes the Hoplon. It's just so much firepower. We're not doing any damage to it yet either. It's not in range. We're about to lose another battlecruiser. We're not really firing much anymore either. Too many aliens. So many aliens. There goes the battleship. There goes the battlecruiser. We're still not damaging the waxing moon. It did go better than last time, but we're going to have to rethink this. I think we're maybe going to have to scrap all the ships that are under construction and either build PD ships to deal with the kinetics, or I don't know what else. This could be the campaign killer, this fight. There goes another ship. Brave Defenders of Earth. Mercury doesn't have a big enough fleet. If they send a fleet like this after Mercury, Mercury's done. And neither Mercury nor Venus have any research stations. It's all Earth-based. That could be what's happening, T-Ram. They are sending a lot of fleets at us. But we've never had the technology to do anything about them. Yeah. Just very lacking in range. That's GG. There goes the last of the fleet, really. We've finally started to damage the waxing moon. The problem with the lasers is you have to be so close. New engine is a huge milestone. It's just... Oh, Demonicus, just as the stream's ending. The big problem is research. Like, this is going to be what kills us. I'm just waiting for this to end. Okay, so we killed 5 ships. They killed 14. So yes, we need fusion power plants and drive. So if we just have a look at our HABs. So Thalassic Citadel, Solar Science Centrifuge, and Castle Solon are tier 3 research orbitals that I've created off stream before this stream. So at the moment, they're under construction in Earth orbit. And the idea is when they complete, they're going to cover all of our research requirements so that we can get rid of stations like Sail Center. Locus is one of them. We get rid of Hobbit Hole, which is just like these stations are just a waste of time for us. At a pop. We can get rid of all these stations, but at the moment they're handling our research. And what's going to happen is the aliens are going to wipe all of these stations out. Now, yes, we could rebuild at Venus, or we could rebuild in Mercury, where we do have Clark Dad's Oversight too. If we jump to there... I wanted to go to there, please. Okay, so Badass Brigade is here, guarding Clark Dad's Oversight 2. Clark Dad's Oversight 2 has 4 battle stations. It has 4 space works. And Badass Brigade... we're going to try this, by the way, we're going to try this fight again next time. We're not going to give it straight away. Badass Brigade is definitely our biggest fleet right now. It only has a combat value of 1.3k because the ships are outdated, but we can upgrade them all. But it's like a whole bunch of battleships. Oh no, it's Mercury, isn't it? Yeah, Badass Brigade is 5 battleships, 6 battlecruisers, and 2 missile carriers. So that's maybe the backup plan as we fall back to Mercury. It also means that we're likely struggle to hold Earth on the land if we have alien fleets in orbit above us, because they'll start bombarding all of our armies. But I'll start to put together a plan for Mercury in case we cannot hold Earth orbit, which we'll try and do again next stream. But unfortunately for us, I have to leave this here for tonight. It is 1:10. I'm down a lot of people at work at the moment, so there's quite a lot of stuff I'm having to handle. I can't afford to be late again this week. So have we even the research for ground to space defenses? Yes, we do, TRAM. One of the things I forgot to do when we reloaded the save was it might still be saved. Yeah, I have all of our areas building space defenses as fast as possible. So that is one thing that's happening in the background. We are building ground to space defenses, but it takes a little time to put those in. But look, this is not the end of the road. It's just another speed bump. I know I messed up this stream and we lost a bit of progress. That's only happened, I think, once in the over a year we've been playing this campaign. That's not a bad rate. I'm okay with that. I want to take a second to thank you all for your patience and your time and your guidance. I really appreciate it. You keep me right. You keep us on track. And you help point out things that I miss all the time. And I really, really appreciate it. I maybe don't express that as much as I like. It's hard to put into words, but I really do. I'm going to stop waxing lyrical and I'm going to get some sleep. Thank you so much. I know there hasn't been an Inkshade video yet this week. I'm planning on getting that out tomorrow. I'm just a little bit behind in recording because work is just insane right now. As I said, half my team are off sick or on holiday. But for now, yes, we're going to try again next week, Shinobu, to bring it back. Teamwork does make the dream work, and you're all fantastic. Have a good one, everyone. I'll see you later. Don't forget you're amazing. Ciao for now.